Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Raj. There is no car which is perfect. Same thing with Hyundai Palisade. What are those things which doesn't make it perfect? And what are those things which makes it a good car? Without further ado, let's find out. This is the interior which is nicely laid out with this 8-inch touch screen, which is pretty good. You can see there's a sunlight, but it's not hard to see. It's pretty easy to see. The seats are very comfortable. They are on the firmer side, not soft side, which I prefer more. And here's your central dash. Here's your central console, push button open, which reveals your cup holders. And this one does not have lever, it has all the buttons for changing gears. Here is your lights, all the LEDs, as well as your sunroof button. Even on the back seats, things are pretty warm here. You can see there's a seat warmers on the back, as well as own temperature control. So this car has 3-zone temperature control. As you can see, there is a 12-volt power outlet, as well as home style outlet. And seating position is also a little higher in the back, so you can enjoy the view. Seat pocket is pretty deep and soft. Now when it comes to looks, this car definitely turns head on the road. In this particular model, this is steel graphite they call it, and I do have installed the side steps and crossbars on the top, as you can see. And this car looks pretty good with those things, and it definitely looks much different than any other car on the street. And interior also is okay, roomy, I would say. There's few things, like floor is not really flat, there's a lot of bumps, so a lot of dust goes in there. When it comes to bottle holder, cup holder, and cubby on the door, things are good on the rear seat. On the front is not as good. You can see here there is no cup holders on the door panel, which I would say we should have it because it's a pretty big vehicle. And even on the door, there's only one very thin pocket, so you can only fit one bottle, and there's no coin holder or anything. I was thinking maybe it should be a coin holder here, but no, I was wrong. There's no coin holder. Even my smaller Tiguan has a pretty big coin holder, which I can fit a sunglass in there. This one feature I particularly appreciate is the easy access of rear seats from the trunk itself, just by pushing the buttons. As you can see, by pushing a button, you can raise the third row. The only thing you need to raise is the headrest, which is pretty easy. And you do have your USB charging and reclining for the third row. I have not seen this in any other vehicle of this category, to have reclining for the third row and a power reclining, not just manual, which is a pretty big deal for me and for my family. And same thing on the other side of the third row, not just one side. And this is the vents you have, some lights you have, so the third row passengers feel like nothing is missing there. Everything is same as the second row. And just by pressing the button again, you can lower down the seat and the headrest goes down itself. This feature is pretty handy. When it comes to mileage, do not expect this vehicle will give you good mileage, because whatever the company claims, it does give you a little bit less than that. But on highways, it gives you pretty good mileage. During one of my trip of 1,000 miles, it was giving about 25 miles per gallon combined. Now, one of the issue I encountered quite a few times is the heated side view mirrors. Now they are connected to the rear window defroster, so there is no separate button for those. But the placement of rear window defroster is next to the rear climate control button, which makes it confusing when you are driving. And a couple of times I hit the rear climate control button and I was thinking that I turned on the heated mirrors, but later on I found no, it was not the case. So this is something I would see can be a problem for some other driver also. They should have placed this rear climate control button next to the AC button because that's where it's. On the other hand, I really like the full LED light system and the placements and the design, especially the automatic high beam. It's really handy in the dark nights. But also, I wish if it had dual exhaust on each side, not just on one side, or the single exhaust on one side. But nevertheless, it looks pretty good also. One thing I would like to mention, which bugs me a lot, is the wind noise comes from the B pillar on the passenger side. It does come on the high speed though, so I'm okay with it. I saw there's nothing wrong with it. The trimming and everything is fine. The rubber gasket is okay. It's just the way this car is. It's a big car, it's a boxy shape. I think that's what makes it more noisy. The front grille looks pretty good, but it does trap a lot of bugs, and in autumn season, it does trap some leaves because of the design. So, overall, this car is really nice for the family. It does serves a lot of purpose at the same time. And with this, I'm going to wrap up my review for this vehicle. If you have any question, please drop in a comment below. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit like button. That will be appreciated. Thank you.